Yo, Walmart parking lot's been bustling lately.
Dude, I spent a night in one because I've been living out of my car for a little while now, and I was so fucking pissed off. I don't know if I told you guys this fucking story. It was 2 o'clock in the fucking morning, and I hear like a fucking knock on my window, and I'm like, I try going back to sleep, and he keeps knocking, so I'm like, what the fuck? This isn't a dream. And I look up, and it's this old fucking man. He's like, you got any money, man? You got any money? I'm like, I'm living in my fucking car, you fucking wretched prick. Does it look like I have any fucking money to give you, fucking asshole? I look at the fucking time. Like, it's 2 o'clock in the fucking morning. You're disturbing me in my fucking slumber for fucking money, you prick. You fucking outright cuck fuck. You piece of fucking... He's like, you got a car to sleep in? I'm like, yeah, that I spent money on. Now I don't have money. So fuck off. So fucking mad. Ever since then, I spent a night at the Target parking lot. Now I've just been couch surfing. Target parking lot, nobody touches you.
What's up, motherfuckers, and welcome back to another episode of Dudes on a Couch. We have our guest here. And obviously, you already know our boys, Dylan, Travis, and Matt. And your boy Alex here.
Every time you say that, I want to punch you in the face.
I know, me too. That's why it's fun, though. You know what I mean?
We're gonna keep it going.
I get to have this persona of being a dick. Yeah. It's fun. I know, you had some stuff you wanted to talk about.
Dude.
Oh wait, before we get into that, we still gotta talk about the one thing at the start of this episode. And it was a big discussion that we all had over the course of recording the last episodes. And that was, fuck the government. The government really fucking sucks. We are not even allowed to buy the kind of camera that's supposed to be recording this because of the government. So fuck them, fuck Obama, and we need no more government. Hoorah.
Sweet.
Alright, you guys can continue.
So... I have a fucking story to tell.
Alright,
so you guys remember the first time I was on this podcast, we talked about an individual by the name of Barbecue.
Prince Howard Barbecue Yee.
Yes, sir. And,
never forget that name.
he's under some fucking heat right now, dude.
Like, before we get into this story, because I don't want to interrupt the story, but I have to tell you this. You know that, like, kid song where the guy's name is John Jacob Jingleheimer Smith? You guys know what I'm talking about at all? So Matt and I know what this is.
They thought it was weird that I didn't know what it was, and now like everyone's like, I don't know what that is.
Yeah, I thought
so
everyone
it's
knew
very
what that
reassuring.
was. But anyway, Matt and I have just been singing it like to ourselves, but like as Prince Howard Barbecue.
That's fucking golden.
Yeah, dude.
Alright, so Barbecue...
Go on. Yeah.
He's done a lot of fucked up shit, right? But I thought he was a pretty good person up until about a few weeks ago, where I found out that he was trying to steal Bao Bao, his little brother's shit, and sell it for money. And that's like a crackhead thing to do.
Yeah, that's not good.
My dad used to do that to me.
Yeah, scummy. That's a scummy thing to do. And that's not where the fucking story goes. So he has this girlfriend who's turned him into a super simp. Like, he will do anything for this bitch, like, including selling his little brother's shit. And his dad's gotten so fed up with this, gotten so fed up with him, his fucking bullshit, everything he's done. Even his friends said, like, all of his friends left him. We want nothing to do with this fucking clown. His dad gave him an eviction notice today. And he has 9 days to get the fuck out of the house. But in the most breaking, mind-bending, fucked up news... He is the first and only man I know who got fucked in the ass by his girlfriend. Oh, no. I don't know what to think of it. When his little brother was explaining it to me, apparently they went online and they bought a fucking pink, beaded, vibrating strap-on that she says was a little bit bigger than his dick. And fucked him in the ass with it. He got fucking pegged.
I mean, like, personally, I'm not into that. However, I guess if that's your thing, that's your thing, man.
Oh, I feel like Barbecue got raped in a way. As a man...
You think so? You think that it was...
You think he didn't want
this?
I think he was talked into it. I think his girlfriend was like, "It'll be fun for me. It'll be so good." And he's
I just
such a
still
super
say
simp.
no.
He's such a super simp. He's like, "Yeah,
Yeah, it's something I would never say yes to.
Yeah, it sounds like she's trying to make power moves, dude.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah." She's
Like,
a
how
man of the
far can I
relationship.
stretch this guy?
His girlfriend
Literally.
bought him a car for his 4 months, by the way. You hear about that?
That shitty Mazda.
200,000 miles on it.
She paid like what, $500?
2,000, I think.
What the fuck,
Yeah.
dumbass.
Dude,
So she overpaid on a car for her
And it's a
4-month
Mazda.
anniversary.
Yep.
And I'm assuming a majority of that money's stolen.
Yeah.
I would-
And
I would
I would
assume.
consider it rent.
Yeah. So, fuck, man. We got
Yeah, if a
fucking-
girl's buying you a car 4 months in, there's warning signs.
There's a lot of things. They're probably gonna be living in that car. I don't think they have anywhere to
Yeah.
go. They don't save any money. According to Barbecue's little brother, he spent over $1,000 on penis enlargement pills, which is like an absurd amount of money. Like, to be that self-conscious, he spent $1,000.
I'm gonna be honest. I've sold $1,000 worth of penis enlargement pills.
You sold. I'm not gonna question it.
I used to work for
Oh yeah,
for
Great
telemarketing.
Falls. Yeah,
I wasn't gonna say the name of the company.
that sucks.
Like fuck it, yeah.
Dude, wow. I wonder if Barbecue was on the other end of the phone.
Probably.
But so, that's like the tip of the iceberg as far as this whole fucking thing goes, because Barbecue had just found out 2 days ago that Howard, Mr. Howard, the man he's named after, Prince Howard Barbecue Yee, isn't his real father.
Is that why he evicted him?
It might have been a part of the
He's just
reason.
like, oh, you're not even my son? Why am I taking care of you?
But
dude,
if you
that's-
look at Bao Bao and you look at Howard, they look very fucking similar. They look like father and son. And then you look at Barbecue and you're like, the only thing they have in common is they're Asian. You know, that's it.
And
Yeah.
they sit in a chair all day.
Yeah, but apparently that's so fucked. But apparently, Barbecue's mother had an affair in California with a guy named James Chen, and that's why Barbecue's Korean and he's not Chinese or Vietnamese like his father.
You'd think they would have noticed.
I think they did. I think they knew for a long time, and they just didn't tell him.
Yeah, he just wasn't sure. He's
No.
just like Prince Howard's probably
Yeah.
just sitting there every day. He's like,
Because
I don't know.
Clayton's been best friends with Barbecue for longer than I've known the kid.
Okay.
Yeah.
So Clayton knows fucking everything about him. He's been there when Barbecue stole thousands of dollars from credit cards. He's been there when he got caught watching porn and spending like thousands of dollars on porn, where his dad emailed all the fucking baseball coaches across the fucking United States.
That's on Reddit.
Yeah, I showed him that article, dude. It's
Oh, no.
fucking gold. But he's been there and done that. He's seen it fucking all. And I can't say anything other than, like, I'm ecstatic. This is sick. He deserves every bit of it. Fuck this
He
kid.
got fucked in the ass. Metaphorically and literally.
Yeah.
That's what he asked for. I think he put himself in that position.
You steal enough shit, you're getting fucked in the ass. That's what we learned today.
Usually that happens in prison, but
Seems like all the people that go into that house that aren't related to Howard tend to do that. Like Alyssa.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
That crackhead bitch. Apparently, Howard let some crackhead girl, not this Alyssa chick, but another crackhead, drive his BMW, and she put it in a ditch.
Nice.
And it's like, who could have
No,
seen
that
that
was Alyssa.
coming? That was Alyssa.
That was
No, she
Alyssa.
put the Chevy in the ditch.
She also put the BMW X5 in a marsh.
Yeah, no, this was the X20,
The 528.
528.
Yeah.
Fucking hate BMW names. I got the
So-
Q40.
What you're saying is
WD-40
is that multiple women
Yeah.
have gone to his house and borrowed his car and crashed it.
All drunk or on drugs. by
Not
the way.
even once, but
Yeah.
one of them did it
Oh,
twice.
It happens at least like 4 times a year. And I think it's like Howard looks at it because I don't think he can get it up because he's in a wheelchair. That like, that's how he's fucking them. Like, yeah, get in my car, baby. Except he talks, get in my car, baby.
I have wine.
I'll never forget that. Every time we would go out to fucking eat dinner, Howard would sit there, and we would have to wait like 30 minutes for him to finish his glass of wine. He couldn't leave until he drank all that fucking wine.
Half of it spilled on him.
Yeah, it's fucking ignorant, dude. He would literally bring a wine glass into the car, and like we'd have to hold it while he gets in and sits his handicapped ass down. It's a tragedy.
I want to meet Prince Howard.
You don't.
I do.
No.
I do.
No.
I do.
Nobody likes him.
I would have a field day with this man.
I would have to
He'd
get
call
paid.
the cops on you. He
That's
would literally
fine.
call the cops on you, dude.
I would
Call the
have to
cops
get
on
paid a
anything.
decent amount of money to get
No, like, I
Howard
wish,
or
like-
Prince Howard on this podcast.
I wish I could have someone like introduce me to him, like go to hang out with this guy,
Yeah,
like
that's a barbecue ever invites you.
Howard
over.
or
You
his
quit doing
son?
Prince Howard.
Barbecue?
Yeah, I don't know. I want to hang out with his whole family. Really,
You don't.
I want to get to
They
know
would argue.
each individual one.
They would argue. We could bring Baba on the podcast for
that.
sure,
That
the
would
little
definitely
brother.
be one.
Oh, yeah, dude.
How old is he?
I think he's, 16, 17?
Yeah, I
Something like
think he's
that.
17 now.
Yeah.
He's a little kid.
He's 17, but he looks like 13.
Yeah, dude,
Like,
he's
he
5
looks
foot 4
young.
or 3.
Yeah. He's got that Asian blood in him. He'll live to like 112.
Yo, I actually read an article this morning that scientists have found out the cap of like how far you can live is about 130.
Ooh.
At that point, you cannot live any longer. Your body just starts decaying on itself.
I'm calling 30.
Yeah, fuck the 100.
Yeah.
So,
I want to be alive for 100 years.
fuck that.
Sounds awful.
They're gonna have like smart cocks by then. The eye dick. I don't want anything to do with
Yeah,
that.
no.
I don't know. Maybe nursing homes will be crazy though, dude. They'll just plug you,
Dude. They're all on
plug you in,
fentanyl.
dude. They'll just plug you into like a fucking like
Like a VR system,
yeah.
yeah. You can have VR sex with a bunch of fucking ladies that look 20 years younger.
Yeah, pretend that you're not.
It's like
blacks
that.
out.
So, my bud here has been stuck on a fucking bus for 3 days now.
Yeah.
And I'm curious to hear some of the tales from that, bro.
Which part?
Start wherever you like.
So I got stranded in Montana. It was pretty shitty. A whole lot of bullshit happened. So I had to buy a $200 Uber to a Greyhound station because I didn't have my ID. I couldn't get a plane. I couldn't get an Amtrak. Then I met this red-haired dyke. Best put it. From Penn State, going to meet this girl that she's never met. To live with her. They met online in Denmark, Maine. Yeah.
That's a shitty place.
Yeah. So I had to deal with her for like 3 days. It fucking sucked. She reeked. Obviously.
Is that obvious because she's a redheaded dyke or because she was stuck on a bus for 3 days?
Both. They don't shower. But we got to Chicago like the day after, and the poverty there, man, is so bad. The community's great, surprisingly. They got a lot of weed. The cops suck. I met this 35-year-old that was on multiple drugs. His name was John. He was black. Very, very black. You couldn't really understand him because he had that Chicago accent where it's like only 2 syllables per
Oh,
sentence.
no.
Yeah, you know it. Wow, that was really good.
I didn't understand what you said.
They would. But he wanted to go to New York City to meet this girl that he was obsessing about. He was like, yeah, dude, I hope I made her cry so she realized I'm the fucking man of the relationship. I was like, yeah, dude, nice.
Fantastic.
Yeah, dude. And he just kept getting mad that she wasn't texting him. And then he kept texting her over and over, at least like 10, 15 before she would even say something. And then he went on her Facebook page. They're like, 35, 30. This girl has all those shitty Facebook filters on a Samsung from 10 years ago. One of those, like, crystal meth girls. Alright.
That's the way to put it.
Yeah. The entire time, he was like, I'm gonna beat her senseless. No, it was bad, dude. So, he also smelled like shit
Yeah.
as well. But there's not much that happened on the bus except for smelly people and words you couldn't even understand.
Nice. Tell him about the dogs.
Yeah, drug sniffing dogs fucking don't work. They don't. I had a half ounce of dabs.
So they're not looking for weed anymore, man.
I know it's
That's what it is.
it's
They don't
awesome.
care.
No, it's great.
Fuck.
But if we were to get pulled over and a canine sniffed the bus, I would have easily been fined a lot or convicted. I don't have my med card, nor an ID, or any form of identification.
And you're crossing state lines.
Exactly, through states that haven't even legalized it as well.
Yeah.
With bag.
Yeah, and a lot of money.
Bag.
A lot of money too. So I just wouldn't have turned out good. But I got to Boston and these dogs, they were sniffing bags that people just left behind to go to the bathroom because they're scumbags, and they have on the wall if like the luggage is left unsecured,
Yeah.
they're allowed to take it and
Yeah.
sniff it, and they can go through it and destroy it.
Yeah.
That's literally what it said. So I had to pay these black people $5 every time I went to the bathroom to wash my bag. Pretty sure my pillow they used a couple times. It was pretty fucked up. The dyke I had to pay a couple dollars so she can get her, McMuffin from McDonald's.
The McDyke muffin.
Literally, bro. But the dogs just kept sniffing around my bag and didn't sign a thing. I walked past them like 4 different times with a dab pen and carrying my bag. Nothing. The cops stared at me multiple times because I was like the only white person in the train station. So, yeah. It's pretty cool.
How much did the Greyhound cost you? Like $150, $200?
I wish. Almost 300.
Hmm.
Yeah.
So not terrible.
No, it's terrible. I didn't want to spend any money.
You're not wrong.
My question is, how did you end up getting stranded in Montana to have to take the bus back?
That's a whole
Can we also just
situation I
clarify?
don't want to talk about.
All right.
Can we clarify
That's
that,
really
like,
good.
him getting stranded in Montana just ended? Like, he just got back.
Yeah.
Yeah, he
Like-
got off the bus probably an hour ago.
Yeah.
I guess for
Cut
everyone
this.
else it is,
Yeah, just don't. Just tell your girlfriend not to watch it.
Yeah, I'll fuck it. Yeah, I'll do that. She'll sit.
I don't even
I'm
think
just
she'll
saying
know
you
you'll
do
be in a
it.
podcast unless you tell her.
That's true.
Yeah, she's not gonna
Well,
watch
no.
this.
Her dad has like top security clearance, and they have all records of me now. Like, they did a whole background check after I left. Pretty much my girlfriend's parents fucking hate me now.
They're both military.
Yeah,
They
military
did a background
religious.
check and now they hate you.
Yeah, apparently I have a record of me hacking, like, when I was 15, hacking some kid's phone.
Nice.
I didn't realize that it was on record, but...
It must be school. Was it at school?
No, it was one of my Instagram. I was getting Instagram usernames, so I literally just sim swapped people.
That's fucked up.
I don't do that. It's illegal.
Yeah, so he has a meme page with a pretty decent following. It's got banned multiple times,
Yeah.
but he's still up and kicking it.
What's the meme page called?
Dick raids.
Dick Raids.
Yeah.
All right.
Yep.
I'll have to give it a follow.
Over
I'll
40,000
literally find it
follows.
right now.
Yeah. I was banned during a giant meme ban page, or like the banning of the meme page. Over like 200 meme pages got banned with accumulating a couple 100 million followers.
What's it called again?
Dick raids, so it's DIXK RAIDS. You can cut that out. I don't want to self promote.
You can put that in.
Matter of
there,
fact, you
it's
should promote us.
That's what I was planning to do.
fine. I
Fucking
can't
right.
say that I'm responsible for anything that's on there if they go on there,
That is
but
true.
I've never seen
Yeah,
it.
that's kind of the problem. If I do promote you guys, you have to cut the parts of me vaping. Just saying.
We can do that.
That's my
Christian,
one.
you heard the deal. Free
My one thing.
promotion, don't show him vaping. Put like a black box over him. Pretend like we're fucking hitting his voice with like that deep synchronizer, so it's like unrecognizable, like the Vice interviews.
Oh, dude.
Yeah, it's not him during those
No, you
parts.
can
I don't
simply
even know who he
just
is.
Cut me out of the video.
Yeah, when you say It's
Just
just gonna
completely cut me out. I'll just be a
You're like,
voice.
I actually don't really want to be on this anymore. You're not the first guest that said that.
I did say I did say I'll come in later so I can take my dabs and Nick. But I don't really care. Just cut me out.
Do you
I'll
want to
still
pass
talk.
that now?
Yeah, sure. Actually.
He always does that.
Mm-hmm.
So
I feel like we'll both
You gonna say something?
I say we make predictions on where barbecue's gonna end up in the next month.
Well, I mean, if he's getting evicted, he obviously doesn't have anything much to steal, anymore. His dad's probably cutting him off. He's got a Mazda. Does he have a job?
He had a
He's
great
probably
job.
just gonna live in the Mazda.
Does his girlfriend have a job? Okay, I
His
see.
girlfriend's job is pegging barbecue.
Okay, so 2 people with no jobs, 1 car. That's a fun road trip summer, I think.
You think so?
They can't afford the gas.
Good point.
Right.
Mazda doesn't have plates on it either.
Really?
I don't think they can pay for registration.
That doesn't surprise me.
And if they don't have an address, they can't get registered anyway.
Mm-hmm. He'll probably lie and say that he still lives there.
Yeah.
Well, no, he's kind of stupid. Like, very dumb.
If they were smart, they would register under age of his dad.
Barbecue had a really nice landscaping job paying like $18 an hour, and he was like making money until he decided I'm too fat and lazy to work. So he doesn't have a landscaping job anymore.
You got good pay too.
Yeah, I don't think he's gonna do. My prediction is they're gonna be at a motel for about a week. They're gonna get kicked out because barbecue's being too loud after getting fucked in the ass, and the other people complain about it.
Possible.
And they're gonna end up in the Mazda, probably in a parking lot somewhere before it gets towed with them in it, and then they'll probably be in a junkyard with each other.
Yo, Walmart parking lot's been bustling lately.
Dude, I spent a night in one because I've been living out of my car for a little while now, and I was so fucking pissed off. I don't know if I told you guys this fucking story. It was
I don't
2
think
o'clock
so.
in the fucking morning, and I hear like a fucking knock on my window, and I'm like, I try going back to sleep, and he keeps knocking, so I'm like, what the fuck? This isn't a dream. And I look up, and it's this old fucking man. He's like, you got any money, man? You got any money? I'm like, I'm living in my fucking car, you fucking wretched prick. Does it look like I have any fucking money to give you, fucking asshole? I look at the fucking time. Like, it's 2 o'clock in the fucking morning. You're disturbing me in my fucking slumber for fucking money, you prick. You fucking outright cuck fuck. You piece of fucking... He's like, you got a car to sleep in? I'm like, yeah, that I spent money on. Now I don't have money. So fuck off. So fucking mad. Ever since then, I spent the night at the Target parking lot. Now I've just been couch surfing. Target parking lot, nobody touches you. No, no fuck. Yeah.
Target's
That doesn't surprise me.
Yeah.
So that just the classier people are over at Target.
It's a higher epsilon. You got like the RV campers staying at Target, and like the fucking cool people going on road trips. Then Walmart's just fucked.
Yeah, it is.
So fucking stupid. I'm trying so hard not to use the word.
We'll get there.
Yeah,
We have a long
yeah.
ways to go.
I'll forget about it.
It's alright. It took me a long time, I'll tell you what.
I haven't even bothered cutting up on it. I feel like it's a part of me. It's in my blood.
I didn't even start thinking about that till I was probably like 20. Okay, so you got a couple of years, but
I'm gonna be in the military. I don't think anybody's gonna like. I feel like I'm gonna hear it more often when I ship out than I ever have in my life.
Probably.
It's gonna be awesome.
When do you
Yeah, but-
start?
Supposed to be September,
You know.
but I'm on a priority wait list, so it could be any fucking day now. I could just get sent up and away.
Nice. Go to boot camp.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
I'll be gone for like 4 or 5 months.
Yeah.
Fun.
What are you doing in the military again, or have you not decided?
I'm gonna be an 88 mic motor transport operator. I'm gonna be driving some trucks.
Oh yeah.
It's gonna be fucking awesome, dude. I'm
Oh,
excited
yeah.
for it. I'm gonna come back, get like a garbage ass FedEx job, wherever the fuck they're driving at, you know. I just want to drive and get paid for it.
That's
I love
fair.
driving and I like money. So if I can get both of those,
Yeah.
fucking right.
yeah,
Drive a
fuck
big
it.
ass box, looking down at people.
Okay, fuck you.
I probably got your mail, son of a bitch. It's gonna be sick, dude.
Do you imagine you're just like the most aggressive, like
Keep cutting
FedEx
people off,
Fucking
right? I don't think I could get away with that. I don't think they'd like that very much.
Unless you're delivering packages are real good. Damn, you got 3 trucks done today.
Yeah, I'm like, you know it. I also almost got in 2 accidents. Almost rear-ended
Cause
somebody.
3.
Yeah, right.
You get home, dude, and your PTSD kicks in. And you, just start, you think that you're in a car chase. Like.
I don't think I'll like get deployed per se. So I feel like I'm not gonna have any PTSD or any problems that most veterans have. I'm just gonna have a stupid amount of money I'm not gonna know what to do with. And like a stupid rank, like I'm gonna be like a fucking corporal or some shit.
Unless there's a war.
Which would be tight. That would be pretty tight if I get to stay in. Like, imagine the Chinese start parachuting down. I'm just sitting there in my fucking big ass truck with an AR. Like, it'd be like them fucking mini games, dude. Like an arcade game. Good times.
You'll just be ready.
I don't know. I don't think China would ever even consider.
And if
I don't
they did,
think
it'd be like
anyone would
Alaska.
really consider a mass land invasion.
Well, if you do like the research, it would take like all of Hitler's army and like 20 to 25 years to invade America.
Yeah.
That's a long fucking time.
Yeah.
That's
America's
like a
pretty big.
generation's worth of people right there.
Yeah.
Like, how do you even do that? I don't think you can.
Yeah. Land invasions on mass country or on like superheroes just doesn't really work.
But in like Europe, it's easy because they're all small and condensed,
Yeah.
and it's like you just bomb it a few fucking, just bomb it for a few hours, and they're all like, "Hey, can you stop doing that? It's not very cool." And then you just roll in there like, "Hey, this is our country. I hope that's cool." And you're like, "All right." This is like what, the 4th time this country's changed over, and I don't give a fuck anymore. Like fucking.
Like, yeah, it was time for a change.
What is it? Poland, they got fucked in the ass pretty hard in World War II.
Yeah.
Yeah, they did.
Who else got fucked in the butt? Italy got fucked pretty hard. Mussolini was like, "Yeah, I'm the man," and then all of a sudden he wasn't.
France was kind of fucked for a bit.
Yeah. Yeah, I heard Britain got bombed pretty hard.
Yeah.
But those fucking crooked tooths, nobody can invade them fucks, the crazy bastards. Fucking freak shows. I mean, what are you supposed to do when, like, you go to capture somebody and they're like, "Oi, fuck you, cunt!" And you're like,
Dude, I'm glad
Go
they're
to
on
a
our
dentist.
side, you know?
yeah. Right? You fucking crooked tooth pricks.
We're gonna upset British people.
No, we're saying you're cool though, okay?
Yeah, like cool accent. But fuck your teeth.
I
dude.
saw this TikTok. This guy with cerebral palsy. I don't even have TikTok, by the way. My friends send them to me because they're funny. This guy with cerebral palsy was like, "I'm getting sick of people saying I'm British. You can call me retarded, stupid." Like, he starts naming off all these fucking slurs, but he's like, "Calling me British crosses the line." And then he does like a cut, and he's like, "I just realized that there's a lot of people who wake up in the morning and have to say they're British, and I feel sorry for them." It's a dude with cerebral fucking palsy, dude. Like, that's fucking funny.
It is pretty funny.
That's fucking gold right there. So you British people, it's not your fault,
I'm British.
but it's okay. No,
I mean, like, they've done some cool things.
like what?
Made James Bond.
Wasn't that an American-made film?
Yeah, but they make Aston Martins, and those are kind of cool sometimes.
Yeah, but they also make Mini Coopers.
They make McLaren.
Okay, alright, I'm willing to defend Mini Coopers though. Like a Mini Cooper S, like, low-key kind of sick.
I look at a
Yeah, dude. It's fucking sick.
Mini Cooper and I think like a baseball cap. Like, that's what it fucking looks like. It looks like a dumb car.
I get that.
You seen the interiors of them?
The
They got
plaid.
like the white fucking like speedometers and the fucking RPM meters and shit's like white on black and
Dude,
it's
in the
super big
In
and
the sports
analog.
ones, they're in the center console.
It's like a grandma's car. It's like a giant clock.
I've seen them with the fucking
Yeah,
like
but then they're
watches on them.
fast.
and
Yeah.
shit, too.
Yeah, my
Do you know what else is fast? A fucking motorcycle that costs a quarter of a Mini Cooper.
It's
What
true.
else is fucking fast? A fucking Chevy with a new exhaust. Like, there's a whole lot of things that go fast that isn't a Mini Cooper.
That's
I
fair.
guess. I mean, there's a reason I don't have one now. I'm not saying it's my favorite
I
car.
also heard they're unreliable as fuck.
Probably.
I don't know, dude.
not the new one.
You don't see many Mini Coopers in Maine anymore.
I see
for
them a
good
lot.
reason. Really?
Yeah,
Yeah,
through Wyndham, I
crazy.
see them all the time.
Yeah,
Well, it's because Wyndham's
great.
weird.
Wyndham is a weird place.
It's like half like city people that don't want to be city people, and the other half just a bunch of racist people.
Yeah, pretty much.
Not a bad
Sums it
town.
up pretty good.
Not a bad town. It's better than Westford. Just a bunch of fucking ghetto kids that want to be gangster, but they can't add up. They couldn't fucking weigh a gram if their life depended on it.
Yeah, dude, Wyndham's got some pretty good weed. Like, Wyndham's a hot spot for weed.
I feel like anywhere in Maine is now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Over
But I
the
don't know,
past
I go to
5 years.
South Portland and shit, and like their weed's alright.
And it's
it's
expensive.
yeah, exactly.
I like Grass Monkey in
Grass-
South Portland.
I've only had their stuff once.
I want to go to I want to try out the ganja factory.
It's not that good.
Is it not?
I went to the ganja factory.
Well, I heard specifically the edibles though. 'Cause
That's the
like their
problem.
thing.
That's what I bought. So I went to fucking ganja factory back when I smoked weed. This was probably last year. I think Aaron might have been there. I don't remember.
Yeah, it was.
But I bought 5 gummies. They're 25 milligrams each. So that's like, what, 100 something milligrams?
You said you got 5?
Yeah.
Yeah, so 125.
125. And I ate all of them on an empty stomach. Just shoved them in my fucking throat. And I didn't feel a fucking thing. And I was so mad.
That's
Like,
fair. I'd
when
be
you
mad.
when you eat edibles, you're supposed to feel good, fucked up.
Oh,
You're
yeah.
supposed to have a good fucking time.
My brother came home one day with like a Rice Krispie treat. And mind you, this was before I knew that Rice Krispie treats were like notorious for like fucking people up.
Yeah, I found that one out.
So he like split it with me and told me it was like 50 milligrams, and I'm like, cool, that's fine. And we went down for dinner and we're just chilling at the table, you know, we're both fucking laughing at each other. And like really slowly everything just starts to like pull away. And then everything like started looking like an oil painting and shit. And I like freaked the fuck out. I went crazy. I'm like, I don't know what's happening. This is too much. And then I went back to my room and I was like, oh, I can't watch the show that I've been watching because that'll scare me because I'm way too high. So I'm like, fuck, man, what am I going to watch? And I sit there and I'm surfing through Netflix and I find Mystery Iglesias.
The fuck
And
is
it's
that?
a fucking sitcom where Gabriel Iglesias is like a middle school teacher. And I got 1 minute, 27 seconds in, paused it, called Alex to tell him how fucking awful that show is. It took 1 minute, 27 seconds to be like, fuck this show. And I was mad enough that I called him. Because he just like started like squealing and shit, dude. And I'm like, what the fuck is happening?
I thought you said Alex was squealing.
No, like
you're
Gabriel
so on the phone,
Iglesias
you're
in
like,
the show. He's like doing like, he's trying to do like fucking cheerleader moves and like going, yeah! But like really loud and annoying.
The
I
only
was
thing
like,
I
what
like,
the fuck is this? So I call him and I complain to him about how fucking mad I am, that how bad the show is, and then we put Gary's Mod to like 4 in the morning. But
Gary's
come to
Mod's
find
shit.
out, it wasn't 50 milligrams and it was actually 175.
I got you.
Gary's Mod's the shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It fucked my laptop though.
Oh,
I had to delete
fuck.
it.
Yeah, because
Here's my sick.
the laptop's just like already not in good condition, and you
Uh-huh.
know, like when you get on like a crazy like dark RP server that has like
A whole bunch of
million
shit.
add-ons,
Yeah.
and it takes you like a half hour to load just onto the server.
I spent a regrettable amount of time on Dark RP.
Yeah, dark RP is just fun.
Definitely.
To fuck
Just a
with people.
regrettable.
I just
amount
bought
of time.
like a full PC.
There you
So I'm
go.
waiting on
Yeah.
that.
What did you say?
Fucking right.
The name of it was?
The brand is CUK, and it's called the CUK Mantis.
Mantis.
Yeah, it's got green LED lights.
1640 GTX. 16
Nice, dude.
gigabytes of RAM.
32 actually.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
The only thing I like about Gabriel Iglesias is he drives a Ford Flex.
I hate that guy,
I think
dude.
it's so
I like
fucking
thought he was so funny when I was like 10, dude. Now
yeah,
I
on
fucking
the
hate
Facebook
him.
videos and shit.
I'm just fucking. I
His
would
stand-up.
watch his stand up,
Mhm.
and I thought it was hilarious when I was
Yeah.
10. And now and I'll go back and you rewatch. The same thing with like Jeff Dunham, and you're like, why the fuck did I ever think this was funny?
Yeah, why do grown ass people watch Jeff Dunham?
My mom loves Jeff Dunham, bro.
That guy weirds me out.
Bob Marley is not awful. I like Bob Marley.
What's funny about him? His accent? Like, nice.
Yeah. Yeah. I feel like if you're not from Maine, it just doesn't make any sense.
Yeah. Fucking, who is that? Jeff Foxworthy? Isn't he from Maine?
No,
No. He does a lot of
No.
Maine jokes.
does he?
Oh, yeah.
Jeff Foxworthy?
Yeah, dude. A lot of Maine jokes, which is weird, because now that he's not from Maine, it's just kind of awkward.
Hey, let me find out.
Better Google this
This
bitch.
sounds like some shit, bro.
You know Anthony Jeselnik?
I don't.
You should. He has 2
Anthony
specials
Jeselnik
on
is
Netflix.
pretty good.
Is he from Maine?
No, he's just a really good comedian.
I listen to a lot of Bill Burr.
Jeff Foxworthy's from
Good.
Atlanta.
Look up a Maine joke of him, though. He does some Maine jokes.
If you like,
Are
Bill
you
Burr,
sure you've got the right guy?
Fucking.
He does Maine jokes. I remember he did one about construction where he's like, the 4 seasons in Maine is beginning of winter, middle of winter, end of winter, and road work. And that was pretty fucking accurate.
It's
Kind
pretty
of like that
true.
one.
Okay, so he says shit, and then he's like, you might live in Maine. Like,
Yeah.
if you consider it a sport to gather your food by drilling 18 inches of ice and sitting there all day hoping that the food will swim by, you might live in Maine. If your local Dairy Queen is closed from November through March, you might live in Maine. If someone in a store offers you assistance and they don't work there, you might live in Maine.
That's fair.
If your dad's suntan stops at a line curving around the middle of his forehead, you might live in Maine.
They're always wearing the Boston Red Sox hats.
Yeah.
If you know how to say wicked up to camp, ayah, can't get there from here, you might live in Maine.
It was like, why are you having such a hard time with a Maine accent?
He's from Texas.
Like, but he's lived here.
Hold on,
for
let
a
me
long
read
time.
that. Let me see if I can read that in a Maine accent. Where is that? If you know how to say wicked up to camp, yeah. Can't get there from here, you might live in Maine.
Yeah.
He said,
The
yeah.
is pretty good. I never really
If you
noticed
measure
that.
distance in hours,
say, "Ooh,
you
huh."
might live in... Fuck off, dude. Earn $500 per week by carrying our Fiji Water logo on exterior of your car. Fuck you, that's a
Dude,
scam for sure.
That sounds
that.
like
I'd
a
be
good
signing
deal.
up
That
for
sounds
that
like a
shit.
fucking scam.
Yeah,
I've
that's
been
probably not
thinking
real.
about emailing some like big companies and being like, send me money weekly and I'll have your logo on my fucking car.
Yeah, I've thought of it.
That'd be a quick way to
the
make a
problem
buck.
is, like, I feel like they
He'd be
actually...
like, alright, I'll give you like 50 cents store credit.
Yeah, well, I talked to Chris about this, and he said that like it'll be like so little that like you'd pretty much like spending money to get it wrapped because they're not gonna pay to put it on there.
No, I'd just buy a
Yeah.
big sticker, put it on the hood, put it on the doors.
Look like
Yeah,
a
I
race
guess.
car, dude.
Yeah, dude. Get some free gas money. I'd be totally down for that. My Sonata would
Get
love
sponsored by Shell.
it. Yeah.
That'd be
Big
amazing,
Shell
dude.
sign on your
I
door.
bet your local dispensary would be down for that. I could
We
probably
already
do that.
bro.
But then again, I'm in the military. I don't think they would approve of me driving around a weed whip. That'd be kind of awkward.
No,
Dude,
dude.
imagine
pull
a
up
big
to-
fucking pot leaf like right on the fucking
Oh,
hood,
dude.
dude.
My
It'd be
recruiter would
sick.
stab me. He'd fucking shoot me on the spot. When I graduated, the school contacted my recruiter and told him before I even knew it, so he fucking calls me up. And he goes, Montessori, you sick son of a bitch. I'm like, what? Like, what did I fucking do? He's like, you've been smoking pot? I'm like, no, sir, I haven't fucking touched weed. He's like, what have you been doing? I'm like, I'm not gonna lie to you. I've had some rum and cokes. He's like, don't tell them fucking that, you dumb fuck. I heard something about you, you fucking bastard. And I'm like, what's that, Staff Sergeant Brown? And I fucking stabbed somebody. I don't know where the fuck this is going. He's like, you fucking graduated. Let's fucking go. Because I told him I'd graduate early and he didn't fucking believe me.
Yeah.
He was like this fucking pothead kid. He's not fucking. He barely made it in the military. He thinks he's gonna fucking graduate early. Fucking did it.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, congrats, bro.
Yep. Oh, keep the clapping going. My birthday's Monday.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Why didn't we do a birthday episode?
Because it's Monday. It'd be closer to do it next week.
I
if
always
we
have to
do
be
an
the last
episode
one,
next
you know?
week.
Gotta get the last one in.
Yeah.
We could do that next week.
By the time this goes up, I'll be 19.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
tight.
Whoa, I was that age once.
That's crazy.
Yeah, dude.
That's what's up. I'm proud of you.
Thanks, man.
Nah, dude. When I was your age, I was 20.
I saw this dumbass shit. It's an old fucking meme, but somebody posted like, I found out my birthday's on the same day I was born, and like, that's retarded.
Found out I have the same birthday as Trevor Lawrence. And I was like,
Nice. That's
pretty cool.
badass.
That's pretty cool.
It's my guy now. He's the quarterback of my team now.
Fucking
I'm
right.
like, all right,
What's your team?
Jaguars. Yeah, they're pretty ass. Don't you don't have to say it.
Who's that running back that kicked dick for a while? Maurice Jones-Drew.
Yeah,
That guy was fucking badass.
yeah, he had big old legs.
Yeah, huge fucking legs. He looked
Yep.
like a fucking cow on hind
Are you gonna
legs,
get a
dude.
fucking Tim Tebow jersey?
Already did.
Holy shit!
Yeah, he's playing tight end now. That's fucking crazy.
As
I
soon
know,
as
dude.
the day
I've
they
never
went for
been
sale,
more
I bought
excited
one.
to be a Jaguars fan. Like, all right, I got Tim Tebow playing tight end.
Trevor Lawrence. I don't know why Trevor Lawrence finished his 4th year of college. He should have just went right in the NFL.
I mean, he just wanted that championship.
I think he just wanted that college pussy,
Can't blame him.
quite frankly.
He's married.
He's been with the same girl since he was in high school.
Yeah, he just got married.
Yeah.
That's boring. 4 years of college football and no titties. That's fucking boring.
Hey man,
I'd be
he's
disappointed.
like a through and through like Christian good boy.
Oh man,
But
Maybe she's
I
got
fucking
really
love
nice
the guy,
boobs.
dude. He's,
highly marketable.
and he's real fucking good too.
Yeah.
Hopefully my team doesn't fucking suck anymore. Be like, oh, we can make it past the wild card round though. That's fucking awesome.
I feel, dude, the Bengals hasn't won a playoff game in like 16 years now. I wanted to say
Yeah.
something fucked like that, and it hurts. It hurts bad. Because, like, we just got Joe Burrow. We had John Ross, who was supposed to be, like, a fucking amazing wide receiver. Turned out to be a dud. Just an absolute bust.
AJ Green's gone.
Oh,
AJ
dude.
Green kind of sucked for a little bit, though.
You know who I do like a lot? Is fucking Joe Mixon.
Oh,
I
yeah.
do like Joe Mixon.
He's a
There's
good
a
running back.
video of him from like right after he got drafted where he was like in a local like business or some shit, just like a restaurant, and some lady called him the N-word and he like turned around and just punched her in the face as hard as he could. And he like shattered her jaw in like 6 places.
Do you guys hear about that local... you guys know Trevor Bates, right? You ever heard that name?
I've heard it.
Do you know about him at all?
I don't know.
He graduated from Westbrook High School, so everyone in my school knows about him. And he got drafted in like the 2nd round, like 200-something pick to the... I want to say he got drafted to the Cowboys.
If he was 200 something pick, that was not
Yeah.
the 2nd round.
It was
That's
bad.
like close to the end.
Yeah. So, anyways, he gets drafted to the Dallas Cowboys, I want to say, traded to the New England Patriots, ends up winning a Super Bowl with them. He has a Super Bowl ring. And then Matt Patricia, the defensive coordinator for the New England Patriots, I think he moved to the Lions.
Yep.
And he brought Trevor Bates with him because he really liked Trevor Bates, and he played on their practice squad for a while. Anyways, he was in New York. I'm not quite sure the reason why, but he had a cab to the airport, and he refused to pay the cab fare. He was like, fuck you, I'm not fucking paying this fucking cab fare. And the guy was like, fuck you then, I'm calling the fucking cops. So the cops show up, and Trevor was like renowned for his anger issues in school. Like, he wasn't a good fucking kid. He played for UMaine, and I think that's where he like straightened out a little bit.
Yeah.
But in high school, he was like a badass kid, like getting suspended all the time and shit. And he wasn't even that good in high school. He didn't really start sprouting until he was in college. He fucking punches one of the cops in the head so fucking hard, like he got a concussion, like knocked the cop out. And the cops like described it in news report like that he was acting like a wild animal, and it took like 4 officers to sedate him. Like, he was fucking crazy. After that happened, the Lions just dropped him, wanted nothing to do with him. And I shit you not, I see him riding his fucking bike around Westbrook nowadays in like a full tracksuit, like cruising around. He's probably got fuck you money now.
Probably.
Because he won a Super Bowl.
Yeah.
That's a lot of fucking
I
dough.
think everyone on the team gets like $1 million bonus.
That's a lot of fucking money, dude. But for a practice squad, fucking middle linebacker, breaking someone's face, essentially, he really fucked his life up.
Yeah.
Like, imagine going from Super Bowl ring to riding around Westbrook on a bike.
Yeah.
That's
In a
sad.
tracksuit.
Yeah, in a red Nike tracksuit.
Fucking tracksuit.
Poor. I don't think we've had any like actual athletes from Maine that like kicked ass.
Nope.
Westbrook's produced some of them though. Like, we have a girl who holds the record for female high jump in high school. She went to Westbrook. She's in LSU now. I think she's in her sophomore or freshman year. Her name is Niagwa Bayak. And it's really funny because I beat the shit out of her little brother Shweel Bayak. So like, I have a personal connection to them.
That's pretty sick.
It's good times.
Fuck, what was I just gonna say?
That's sad.
Dude, should we tell them?
Oh yeah, did you see the Portland Red Claws?
No.
They're now the Maine Celtics.
What?
Yeah.
Rebranded.
Yep.
Wow.
Now they're just a green lobster,
Just, oh my
and
god.
they're the Maine Celtics.
That's gay.
It's part of their Go Green initiative. So now they're green
Bunch
uniforms.
of weed smokers. Isn't Taco Fall on the Celtics?
Yes.
That
He
tall-ass
played on the Red Claws
Is his
for a little
name
bit.
Taco?
dude? Yeah, Taco Fall.
There's Taco Charlton too on the Dallas Cowboys.
I think Taco Fall is the tallest player in the NBA right now. And he played for the Red Claws for a little bit.
He's like a foot taller than Shaq.
That's fucked. That is fucked. He's like Yao Ming size.
I think he's 7'6".
That's tall.
And Yao Ming is 7'5".
Fuck me. I should have gone seen him play. But that'd be stupid. What if they rename the fucking Portland Sea Dogs to the Portland fucking Red Sox?
Yeah.
That's stupid. That's really fucking dumb.
It'd be the Portland Green Sox, boss.
The Portland Green Sox.
Going green.
What's the point of that going green shit? What's like the protest there?
I think they're just trying to recycle more at their stadium.
That's all they're worried about? Going green? I thought it was a weed thing.
Oh, no, no, I think they're just trying to recycle more. Like, I don't know what else they're gonna do.
I guess.
Like, what, are they gonna get, like, an electric bus? No, they're not spending money on that.
Do you guys remember that indoor football thing that was supposed to kick off in Portland before COVID hit?
Yeah.
We had the Maine Mammoths.
Yeah.
That went to the fucking ground. I wonder whatever
I was
happened to those
excited about
players.
that.
Me too. I wanted to go see some-
Arena football?
Yeah, dude.
I would've gone.
That would've been a good night.
Yeah, dude, the Maine Mammoths actually kind of sounds sick.
They looked sick. They had like almost Gorm like uniforms, like they were maroon, and they had mammoths on their helmets. I watched them play on TV once, but they were on like some shit like public access channel, so it was like laggy as fuck, and like it would cut out every 20 minutes.
Why?
It was pretty sick.
What is he even playing?
Is your phone just going off over there?
Oh no, it was your guys' video. It was from YouTube. But
Oh,
I
yeah.
don't know
Oh,
why
this
it
is playing our video? That's funny.
Yeah, I don't know why I was in such a party.
Sports, man. What's your team?
I'm a Packers fan.
I can kind of get down with that. Didn't Aaron Rodgers retire?
No.
Almost.
There's just a lot of drama about him right now.
He's getting there, dude.
I think he's got 5 more years.
I think he's got a while to play left.
How old is he? 36?
37.
And he's a damn good quarterback.
He's got
Oh, he
MVP.
takes good care of his body. He can probably go for another 8 years.
He's supposed to be at OTAs, or OTAs just started. He's supposed to be at OTAs, and he's in Hawaii right now.
With a model.
His wife.
His wife is like
Or
20.
fiance.
That's crazy. What about you, Alex? What's your team?
I don't even really watch sports, man.
It's not the answer I wanted.
I like fighting,
Yeah, I can get down with
but
it.
like I don't like follow all the fights. Like I just like
I do.
tune in when I'm
I
into it.
fucking love the UFC, dude. I
I
can't
like-
get enough of
I
that.
I don't watch enough
Most
UFC.
of the time, I like just like watch shit like on YouTube like, about fighting. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like about like UFC and stuff, but I never like. I don't want to do pay-per-view, you know.
Dude, Charles Oliveira won the belt a few weeks ago.
Yep, we talked about that
Yeah,
last
that's
week.
fucking sick, dude. Proud of him. I really want to see Francis versus Derek Lewis, especially since Derek Lewis knocked that guy out.
Beast.
Dude, he has the most knockout wins in UFC history, which is just fucked.
Yeah.
Like, you murder grown men and make money out of it. That's
Yeah.
fucking sick.
Yeah.
That's badass.
You're gonna hate to give men Alzheimer's.
Yeah, yeah. Here's some CTE with a side of dementia.
Yeah, dude.
That's fucked, dude. But Francis Ngannou, dude,
He's good.
if he connects on you,
He's fast.
he's fucked. You see him against Stipe? That was scary, dude. I was expecting him to do the same thing he did to, what is his name, Jarhinjo
I
Rosenstrike.
didn't see that
I was
fight.
expecting, dude, you have to watch that. Because it's in the first round, like 40 seconds in, he just bum rushes him. And
Oh, is
Joe
that the
Rogan,
flying knee?
no, that
Okay,
was
okay.
Jorge Masvidal, I'm pretty sure.
Yes.
So he just runs in there fucking throwing wild hands like a tornado of fists. Like he looked like the Tasmanian devil, but like 6 foot something and 250 pounds. And he fucking barely nips this guy and just knocks him clean out, and then he starts beating the shit out of him while he's against the fucking cage. It was such a bad knockout. Joe Rogan was like, "There's nothing you can do. It's like you have a gun and he has a bazooka." Like, it was so fucking bad. We should sit down and do like a fight episode where we just watch one of the fucking cards. That'd be good.
Or we get a fight episode. We set up a camera in the backyard and we all fight.
I like my idea better.
Yeah.
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 It's like, I
Unless
don't
I'm
really
fighting
wanna get
Alex,
punched
I'm
in
not
the face.
interested.
I'll fight you, I guess.
Unless when you guys got your hands tied behind your back, I don't really want to do that. I've been hit in the head too many times as it is.
I'll fight Alex.
I've been. That's such a statement.
Yeah, no, I think it's fun. I feel like Travis time would be a fair fight. You know what I mean?
I have no idea.
Matt's too squirrely for me. Stresses me out.
It's It's like trying to shoot a chipmunk that won't stop moving. That's fucked, dude. What's your predictions on Derek Lewis and Francis, though? You probably have no clue who they are, huh?
Francis.
I know who Derek Lewis is.
I think I gotta go with Francis.
Me too, dude. Francis is the heavyweight champion right now. He fucked Stipe Miocic up. Which is scary because, as I was saying, like, he bum-rushed Jarhinzo Rosenstruck, which I think was his fight before Francis. Or
I'm not sure.
Or Stipe, if I was...
Is that the dude who fought Israel Adesanya?
No,
No.
Israel's in a
Okay.
whole different weight class.
What was he?
Who, Jarhinzo Rosenstruck?
I don't know. The last fight Israel Adesanya did.
Anyways, so, like, he bum-rushes Jarhinzo Rosenstruck on, like, some crazy, like, madman shit. And then against Stipe Miocic, he, like,
Oh, that was
meticulously
Kamaru Usman.
pieced him apart.
And Kamaru Usman fucked him up.
Yeah, he did.
He fucked up who?
Israel Adesanya.
Yeah.
They fought?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I thought they were
Kamaru
in
kind of fucked him up.
different
It was
weight
pretty
classes,
bad.
too.
I mean, it was a lot of grappling,
Yeah, I can see that.
and Izzy just got tired.
Kamaru beat Jorge, which is fucked up.
I would expect that.
I
Kamaru
think-
Usman's kind of fucking nuts. That guy's kind of slept on a little bit.
He's
Even being
very
the
slept on.
champion.
He's
He's
very
kinda
slept on.
slept
Because
on.
I think it's because he has the same problem that Henry Cejudo had. He just does too much wrestling, and people don't find that
Yeah,
entertaining.
'cause he's just a big guy, so people expect him to like throw big punches.
Which he
But
can.
yeah, he can, but he just
Fucking
goes
will.
for the takedown instead. Because he knows he can just lay on a guy, and they're not going to be able to do shit about it.
But I think that's why I like Charles Oliveira so much, is because he'll fucking throw you in a triangle choke, like, while he's sitting on top of your shoulders, like,
Yeah.
like reading a Dr. Seuss book. You know what I mean? Like, he's not even trying. But he'll still piece you up without a doubt. He'll just sit
Yeah.
there and throw fists at you, and there's nothing you can fucking do about it. It's fucking great.
I don't know how long we've been going for.
Who cares?
I don't know
Yeah.
either, but
I've been drinking a lot of rum and coke, guys.
Hell yeah.
I have like an addiction to that shit
And
now.
Cokes are really good.
Well, that's the problem. Is like
It's good.
I gave my brother like $25, and I'm like, get a bottle of whiskey or something crazy because this beer shit's getting boring. And he walks in and he tells me, he's like, so the smallest bottle of Jack Daniels is like $35, but the biggest bottle of rum was like $25. And I'm like, fuck yeah, dude. So he bought the huge thing of Captain Morgan's, and I've been sipping off that for like a week now.
Nice.
It's fucked up. Liquor's fucked up.
It is.
I'll literally make 2 mixies, 2 little fucking rum and cokes, and I'm gone. I'm in the stars. Because I do like fucking 1/3 fucking rum, and then the rest just top it off with coke. And it doesn't taste like coke very much at that point, but it's fucking awesome.
Yeah.
It's fucking good, dude. Speaking of good, these things should be fucking illegal. I don't know. Truly tropical punch. You guys are fucking onto something. Because like white girls will fucking eat this.
They do, dude.
And they ain't living that night. I don't even want to see the aftermath. Dude, I had this drunk chick come over at my brother's house the other night. It was my brother's baby mama's friend. And she was so fucking wasted. Now, I've known her for like a year now. She started talking about how hot I was when I had long hair. And how she used to see me sitting on the boat with it waving in the wind. And I'm like, you literally have 2 kids. And they both suck. Like, these kids suck. I don't even want to describe it because it's not PC. But... Not my type of kids.
Not my type.
No.
Fantastic.
I like a kid who's quiet and shy and like doesn't fucking bother me. These kids are like the opposite of that.
Hanging off you.
Yeah, fucking
So
something.
we talk about our latest idea for our latest like play.
Bowen Carter Williams.
Yeah, so Matt and I decided we're creating aliases. And we're gonna like make like profile pictures for them and stuff, so that way when we like if someone looks us up, it looks legit. And we
Oh,
want
you
to
guys
crash.
probably want your 5 cents, huh? What were you saying?
We want to crash weddings.
That's
Just-
fucked up.
But like,
I mean, we're not gonna go too
nothing
hard.
like crazy. I don't want to ruin someone's wedding. I just want to show up and like just get drunk and party with people, and then like, you know, like hook up with a bridesmaid. You know,
That's a weird scene though, cause like imagine how
it
awkward it
sounds
is
hilarious.
when you show up and nobody fucking knows you. And you just have douche glasses on.
That's
you
the thing, dude.
Dress up like you're the
Like
best man.
we're gonna show up. We're gonna wear like a
No,
decent
we
suit.
mainly
you know?
just want to get into the receptions. Obviously,
Yeah.
I don't care about the wedding.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, but we just want to show up and
The
just like
after
party
party.
with
Yeah.
people, and then like probably fuck with people a little bit. You know what I mean? It'd be fun.
Why don't you guys do like some crazy shit where like you lie to news stations and like get on the fucking public news doing like some crazy gig? Yeah, dude. Like you guys...
I already made an email.
That's as far as you've gone?
BoWilliams5701@gmail.com.
Yeah, dude, we should try and get on a TED Talk.
Bo and Carter Williams, dude.
What would you guys talk about?
I don't know, just nonsense, dude. We lie about our
Yeah,
credentials.
dude, anyone can get a fucking TED Talk.
Yeah, but I feel like TED Talk's not really credible anymore since they're doing all the political shit. Like, nobody watches them as much.
Yeah,
I remember in school, everyone used to fucking put on TED Talk during
Yeah, but dude,
class.
just think, like, you're applying for a job. You're like, you watch my TED Talk if you want to learn more about me. Like, you have a TED Talk? Damn, alright.
Yeah,
They're like, so why is your name Bo Williams?
It's like, it's a long story.
I had a divorce, crazy girlfriend, ended up
So
in
like, I
witness
just changed my
protection.
name after some stuff happened, but, you know, we're good now.
I feel like that'd be a good life to go in the witness protection program.
Yeah.
Like, have to change your identity and live somewhere
Yeah.
else. I could nail that. It'd be
I don't
sick,
think
dude.
you're allowed to tell people you're in witness protection, though.
Yeah, that's the thing.
Yeah.
Is I would just be a different dude. And then if somebody like recognized me and they went, "Hey Dylan," or like, "Hey Monty," I'd be like,
You disappear.
No, you just pretend you have no idea. You have
Right,
to
you
train
just
yourself
disappear.
to not answer to your own name.
which is weird, dude.
Because, like, if someone could literally be like, Dylan, and you, like, forget, and you turn, you know what I mean? And that's you're
That's
fucked.
over.
You're got.
That's over. I just have to keep walking. They're like, what are you walking away for, asshole?
Have you watched Breaking Bad?
No.
Son of a bitch, man. Let's say I could have tied it into something like that, but
Have you ever seen My Name is Earl?
no.
That's a good
No.
fucking show. It's on Netflix. It's about this guy who like
I know what it is.
he
My
has
mom
a
used to
battle
watch
with
it.
karma. Like he won the lottery, and then he got hit by a car and lost his lottery ticket, and like a whole bunch of crazy shit happens between that. But it's a fucking hilarious show because he tries to make himself up with karma and like help out all the people he used to fuck with, and it's just hilarious scenarios. There's a guy in the witness protection program on that show, and it's fucking funny. His name's like Darnell. He's a black dude. He works at a crab shack.
No.
He's like super sympathetic for the crabs that he boils. He's like, I'm so sorry. He's like putting them in the pot and shit. I could watch that show for days. My girlfriend put me on that shit.
Gnarly, brother.
How do we open the screen up?
Just spit on it.
Cut this.
Spit on it.
Imagine if I wasn't even recording the entire time.
That would suck.
We'd have to start over. Talk about all the same stuff again.
Yeah, so
we are 56 minutes in.
56 minutes.
Bring it home.
You mean your car?
Yeah.
I don't know. As soon as we're done with this. Is it still raining hard out there?
Doesn't sound like it.
It was bad when we were getting here, dude. I've never seen people pull to the side of the fucking road over the weather. Like, alright, we live in fucking Maine, which has, like, the most bipolar weather. Like, more bipolar than half of the fucking female students that go to the fucking public schools in the state. And people should be used to it by now. They've probably been lifelong Mainers. They've seen the worst of the worst fucking ice storms and the whole 9 yards, and they're like, oh no, it rained too hard, I'll pull over. We watched like 5 cars in front of us just go to the right, put their hazards on. I couldn't see fucking dick. But I'm
Yeah.
from Maine, dude. I know there's a road in front of me. I'm just gonna keep driving.
Dude, you know what the crazy thing is? Is like ice storms. A lot of people don't know what that is.
Mm.
Like people don't understand that it's so cold, but not cold enough where it just rains and it's just immediately
It's
ice
the weirdest
everywhere. Like
Yeah,
no road is
icicles hanging off
safe.
of the fucking power lines and shit. I was worried that.
Like
people
imagine
in the
being
hydro
like
plant-
from Texas and having to drive in an ice storm.
That'd be scary.
Hey, well, so in Texas, instead of it coming to the ground as liquid and it hitting the ground and turning to ice, it
Yeah, you
just
just
falls
have
from
hail.
the sky in massive
Yeah,
fucking
hails.
chunks of ice,
Yeah.
like grapefruit sized. That if it fell on your fucking head, you are dead.
That's true.
I've heard of golf ball sized hail.
Grapefruit, okay? Grapefruit.
That's a fucking scary thing. That's fucked up.
And
What do you
tornadoes
do
and
in that
shit.
situation?
You fucking cover your head.
You hide in a concrete bunker. That's fucked.
Yeah, dude, we have ice storms, but at least we don't have tornadoes. I think it's a fair trade-off.
We get nor'easters, but we don't get very hard hurricanes.
Yeah.
What was the hardest one we had? Hurricane Bob. Bob
Couldn't
didn't
fucking
like us
tell you.
very much. Took out a few houses. Fuck Bob. What was it? 2017 or something? We had Hurricane Sandra. That wasn't
Sandy?
bad.
Didn't hit us very hard. No.
Yeah, Sandy, Sandra. That wasn't terrible at all.
It just rained for a couple days and it was
Yeah.
windy.
I remember one of the hurricanes, my dad and I went to fucking Fort Williams and just like sat on the coast. Like that's such an ignorant thing to fucking do during a hurricane. We're like, let's go to the fucking beach.
Yeah.
Like it's a main hurricane. It's like a joke.
Yeah.
It's like what the fuck is it gonna do?
It's like barely even raining. It's
Yeah,
just
right.
windy.
Yeah, literally. Like you see a tree blow over and you're like, oh that sucks. And then there's hurricanes that happen in like Florida where like neighborhoods get turned upside down.
Yeah.
And like I'm gonna have to go save people from that.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a part of my job. I'm probably gonna be driving a big ass truck full of medical equipment and MREs and shit.
Yeah.
Driving through floods. I think that'd be sick though. I might get a GoPro just for the military. Be fun.
Yeah.
Make National Guard videos. I'm driving a truck. Hey guys, so there's a huge mass shooting down in Texas, and the police want nothing to do with it. So here I am.
Driving down.
Yeah, we're in South Carolina right now. I'll be there tomorrow, and I heard the shooter's still active, and there's like 5 of them. Who cares? They'll probably be dead by the time I get down there.
We'll get
but-
there in time.
Yeah, fucking. There's a unit. There's a Maine National Guard unit. 12 November. I'm not even sure this is like classified. I doubt it because I got told this before I even joined. There's a unit that's in Texas right now, like on the Mexico border. What is that? Thanks, dog.
It's a National Guard shirt.
From what? You just had it?
Yeah.
Nice.
We got it at our buddy commissioning.
Fucking right. So there was there's a unit called 12 November, and they're like an excavation unit. They just like fucking build foundations and shit like that for military bases and stuff. That I was gonna join that, but I've done enough excavation work in my life. I don't want to do that in the military. I feel like that wouldn't be very cool. So they're in Texas, right on the Mexico border, as previously mentioned, and they're helping the fucking like border patrol. And like they're like fixing up the wall and shit. Like that's their job right now.
Nice.
And I feel like that's sick. I hope I get deployed to something cool like that. And I
Yeah.
don't have to just like hand out med kits and like build beds and shelters. It's like not cool.
Just want to build a wall.
I want stories. That's why I joined the military. I want stories. And I want local stories in Maine where I can like go back to the place and I'm like, this is the part where the truck flipped over. Like I want to be able to say shit like that.
Yeah.
I don't want to like be like one of those veterans who are like, yeah, we were driving through Afghanistan and we had all these fucking pamphlets and we were like, what the fuck are we gonna do with these pamphlets? So we just reversed right into some dude's mud hut, tossed them all on the inside and said, here's the U.S. Army, motherfucker, and drove off. I don't want to be that guy,
Yeah.
you know? I want like some credible shit. Because I feel like if you get deployed overseas, you could fucking fib anything. I fucking shot some dude in the arm and he went like,
Yeah.
Wah! And it was badass.
Yeah. I feel like there's a lot of kids who do that. They'll just be ROTC and think they're tough shit.
I hear so much shit about military police. Like, everyone hates military police. Like, they're just not cool. I have a buddy who's in, I'm not even going to say it, and I'm not even going to say his name, but he's a Lance Corporal in the Marines right now. He's straight up infantry. Like, he's just a tough fucking kid. And he was talking about how, he had a buddy who was driving off of base, and they had, like, a girl with him or some shit. You're not supposed to bring civilians on a base, obviously. So the military police is like, give me all your IDs. And he's, like, looking around. The fucking MPs are such fags. They grab the card, they're like, and that's they check it like that. Like all it takes, like one glance, like, yeah, you're good. And then they were like, all right, guys, have you guys been drinking tonight? They were like, no. And he's like, well, that sucks because I'm gonna have to breathalyze you guys. And they had like one beer before they left base, and they ended up getting like demoted and going through the fucking like martial
Hey, man.
bullshit.
Just don't join the military.
Nah.
That shit's so fucking dumb.
I love it.
Yeah, dude, I want to just... I don't want anyone telling me when to drink my beer or smoke my weed, dude.
See, there's a huge underage drinking problem in the military, and my friend, he's underage. I'm trying not to give too much information about him because I don't think he likes being talked about. He's a pretty private kid. There's such a bad problem that his CO fucking texted him and like all of his battalion in a group chat. And he was like, alright guys, because we've been having so much underage drinking problems, no alcohol in the barracks and you can't drink until after 5 p.m. And they're like, fuck yeah, dude. They're not listening to that shit. But he's having, like, people... He describes being on base in the Marine Corps. It's like prison and college having a fucking kid. Like, they're having, like, this whole battalion war where, like, his battalion calls another battalion a bunch of pussies and they fucking hate each other. And they're, like, run over to their barracks and pull their fire alarms and, like, fire extinguish their fucking COs and all this crazy shit. Just a bunch of ignorance, dude. And that sounds like fun to me, but I'm never gonna have that experience. I'm gonna go to boot camp, I'm gonna go to job training, and I'll be back up here depressed. I'll be like, I just wasted 5 months of my life, but I got my Class A and B license, so that's pretty tight. It's pretty sick.
And you'll have the knowledge of boot camp. You'll be able to crawl in dirt better than anyone you know.
Right? I'll come back and I'll be like, I could kill you in 4 different ways with just my bare hands.
Hey, so remember how Christian was like, you should film 2 episodes?
Yeah.
Not happening. Like, we're not even a third. We're barely a third of the way there
I'm sorry,
to
Christian.
be able to do that.
Should we take an intermission and then come back to it?
I think we're at about an hour.
We're over an hour.
Yeah.
So we're good to stop whenever.
Why does he want us to do 2?
Because
He just wanted us to be a week ahead.
Yeah.
But
Which,
can
like,
do
we're
that.
already a week ahead when you
Yeah.
think about it.
Yeah, but we can just do that next week. We
Yeah,
can
but,
start
like-
earlier.
Yeah, no more fucking,
We're
like...
starting earlier next week, Chris.
We gotta, like,
We can't
make a
do it this
thing where,
week.
like, we
It's
don't
too late.
work around the guest schedule, like, today, because we could have been here at, like,
Yeah, I know.
2 or 3 o'clock, had
I
it
was pretty
done.
annoyed
Yeah.
at that.
Instead, we're like, if you want to be on the fucking podcast, you show up on our time, please and thank you, that'd be cool. That'd be pretty sick, right? I mean, to get it, like, we gotta, like, accommodate for the guests. Just, like, be here, you know?
Yeah, it'd be a little helpful.
It'd be pretty tight.
Let's get my dad on the podcast next week.
That'd be funny.
Yeah,
Let's call my dad. Get him going. My dad's fucking.
Should I try to get Bow
Hold
Wow
on,
on the
wait.
podcast?
You're,
I don't even remember. I don't know if you remember very much of it happening, but like my dad got drunk as fuck one night.
Should we call it an episode?
yeah.
Support the Patreon.
Okay, guys. That's gonna conclude it for this week. I'm gonna restart that and actually be in frame. Don't use that, Chris. Okay, guys, that's it for this week. That's another episode of Dudes on the Couch.